Hello and welcome to the quarterfinals of Botanical University Challenge 2024. We've got a fabulous botanical afternoon lined up for you. We've got 8 wonderful teams, and we're just going to do a short intro, and then we'll get into the contest. This is the approximate schedule that we're running to. So the structure this week is a little bit different to last 2 weeks. We have 2 rounds of multiple choice. Then we take a short break, and we have a scoreboard, and then we move into rounds of open questions for each team. There's 4 rounds of open questions. Each round for each team has 4 questions, and we'll keep an eye on the scoreboard as we go through. And we expect to have the results at around 5:30. We have fabulous prizes throughout this contest, and for all the quarterfinalists, so all 8 teams today, you get some fabulous identification charts from our sponsor, the Field Studies Council, for which we're very grateful. All 8 teams today will get the paperless student membership for. We have fabulous prizes throughout this. Again, we're very grateful for support of BSBI for Botanical University Challenge. And then this marvelous book, authored by our co-organizer today, John Warren, which deals with frustrating and puzzling plants. And this goes to the winning team. So we're grateful to Pelagic Publishing for this. Of course, we are delighted from last year to have this beautiful handcrafted trophy, the Sid Thomas Trophy, which is currently held by last year's winners, the University of Oxford. And they've been looking after this for us for a year, and this will be handed on to our eventual winners in the finals coming soon. And mentioning that, the finals take place in August, the end of August, 28th of August, and they are live in Oxford. And alongside this runs the second Student Botany Festival, which I'll tell you a little bit more about next week. But every student participant in all the rounds of Botanical University Challenge gets a free pass to 3 amazing days of botanical activity based at Queen's College, University of Oxford, and hosted by Oxford Botanic Gardens and Arboretum. Tell you more about that at the end of today. There is, alongside various activities, there is an art and photography competition, which is student-led, and you can enter this as students. Submission date is in June, and more information will be coming once we've finished today. So watch this space. Can I just give a shout out for a couple of competitions that we're running this year? You will have noticed, I'm sure, that our teams have come up with some really imaginative names for their teams. And also, for the first time this year, have submitted limericks, botanical limericks. And there are competitions for you to choose your favorite student team names and also limericks. And if you follow the link here, also on Twitter and so on, you can partake in that. We've had a lot of entries for these, and there's everything to play for to get the winning limericks and team names. So to take part in that. Okay, so now it's time for me to join with John Warren and welcome on screen our amazing, plantastic teams. So I'm going to stop sharing, and we're going to welcome, first of all, the University of York. So John, maybe you'd like to do the honours and welcome the teams on, and I'll chip in if I feel. I think for this, we're just going to have a nice wave and a welcome to each of our teams, starting with University of York.
We can't see them, so we're waving at them in the hope that they're there. Welcome, University of York. You've come tops both weeks so far, so good luck today.
Absolutely. I can see you, and all the best. Next on is University of Cambridge.
Cambridge are sort of twice finalists, but I don't think they've ever actually lifted the trophy. So perhaps this is your year, Cambridge. Good luck.
Back Buttercup, Buttercups. Good luck. Next up, University of Reading. This is
Reading, yeah.
so
Three
I'll let
three
John
times winners.
introduce the team.
Yeah, champions in the first 3 years that we ran book. So you've got a lot to live up to. Good luck, Reading.
Followed by University of Plymouth.
The Plymouth Pears. Yeah. Can't be many
Welcome
many
and all the
teams that have
best.
got their own species.
Absolutely. Now, Team 5, Royal Botanic Gardens Kew.
Kew, yeah, not too far from where you are, but yeah, good to see a team from Kew.
Stole on Victory. Not a bad team name. And then Royal Botanic Gardens Edinburgh, a little further north. Moss Hysteria.
Yeah,
Again,
wonderful
pretty
botanic
fantastic
garden,
name.
a great place to be based.
All the best. Team 7, Trinity College Dublin, across to Ireland.
Golosna Trinoida. Let's go a little bit of Irish in there again.
Absolutely. All the best. Good luck. And last but not least, last year's winners, University of Oxford, the Rogue Arms.
I'm sure Daisy's mum in McCuncliffe is watching and wishing her luck.
Absolutely. All the best. All the best to you, Oxford, and all the best to all of our teams. What we'd like to do now, Seb, can we arrange to do a quick group photograph? So everyone on just for a group photo, and then we'll introduce our chair. So yeah, we can have all the team cameras on and smiles and waves, and Seb will do some magic screen capturing. So if we can have everybody put their cameras on. And should we do a 3, 2, 1 wave? Seb, are you ready? Put everyone on. 3, 2, 1 wave. Have a great botanical afternoon and all the best to all of you. Good luck. Best of botanical luck. Okay, now it's time for us to introduce our chair for today, Leif Beswaden. And Leif is no stranger to Botanical University Challenge. He chaired last year, is that right, Leif?
Yes. I
Absolutely.
can't remember
So
which round it
he's a
was.
writer, botanist, nature communicator, and in his own words, he has a face-down, bottom-up approach to watching wildlife. He grew up in rural Wiltshire, where he taught himself how to identify the local flora, and he's championed our wild plants and the joy that plants bring us ever since. He's an author. You may well have his books on your shelves, The Orchid Hunter, 2017, and Where the Wildflowers Grow, 2022. And we're really looking forward to you chairing today, Leif. And all it requires now is for us to hand over to you, for you to do your own introduction to yourself and your love of plants, and then take us into round 1 of Botanical University Challenge, the quarterfinals. Thank you, Leif.
Thank you, Jonathan. Well, it's a pleasure to be back. I have to say I really, really enjoyed it last year. It's so good to see so many people getting involved with this now. I couldn't believe it when you said you had 30, was it 36 teams this year at the beginning? 30 something teams at the beginning. And it's, yeah, having spent my entire life completely head over heels for plants and trying to get as many people interested in plants as possible. It's really, really nice to see, yeah, just the breadth of people all around the country getting involved. It's sort of spells a bright future for botany in this country. So yeah, I don't have too much to say about myself beyond what Jonathan's already said. But yeah, my name's Leif. I am a botanist. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, I spend my entire life just trying to convince as many people as possible that our wild plants are amazing. And yeah, I'm very excited to be talking to you all today. So, that's enough about me. I think it's time to head into round one. So, good luck, everyone. Here, I think just a little practice question for you to make sure that all of your Socrative systems are working. Hopefully, it's all relatively straightforward. You've all done this before by now. We have a wonderful tech team. So yeah, once you see, yes, you've all answered. So here we go. Question number one then. What is the name of this plant? Is it A, dropwort, Filipendula vulgaris, B, meadowsweet, Filipendula ulmaria, C, mossy saxifrage, Saxifraga hypnoides, D, Smith's pepperwort, Lepidium heterophyllum, or E, cow parsley, Anthriscus sylvestris? Question two. Which of the following plant families is characterized by resupinate flowers? Is it A, Asteraceae, B, Fabaceae, C, Orchidaceae, D, Rosaceae, or E, Lamiaceae? Question three. Which species is featured in the city arms of several cities in Portugal, such as the city of Reguengos de Monsaraz? Is it A, olive tree, B, grapevine, C, fig tree, D, cork oak, or E, strawberry tree? Question four. Why were black currants banned in the USA in 1911? A, nectar is toxic to endemic bees. B, host for a rust that affects indigenous pine. C, host for aphids. D, juice used during prohibition to disguise alcohol. Or E, competed with local blueberry industry. Question five. These seven species of Phytophthora named in the correct P. capsicum, P. Citropthera, P. megasperma, P. katsuri, P. palmivora, and P. megakarya cause what important disease of plants? Is it A. Ash dieback, B. Sudden larch death, C, potato blight, D, black pod of cocoa, or E, black rot of tomato? Question 6. What is characteristic of choanacytic fungal hyphae? Is it A, the hyphae have septa, cross walls at regular intervals along the hypha? Is it B, the hyphae have no septa or cross walls? C, nuclei are arranged at regular intervals along the hypha? D, they are specialized hyphae that lack nuclei? Or E, they are specialized for storage of lipids? Question 7. Which of these seaweeds is likely to grow at the high watermark splash zone of the seashore? Is it A, kelp, laminariales, B, spiral rack, Fucus spiralis, C, serrated rack, Fucus serratus, D, Irish moss, Chondrus crispus, or E, channel rack, Pelvetia canaliculata? Question 8. A pneumatocyst is a floating structure filled with gas on the thallus of some brown algae. B, gall-like structure created by a parasitic wasp. C, hollow structure in some tropical orchids that is occupied by symbiotic ants. D, swollen extrafloral nectary in the frond bases of some ferns. Or E, hollow structure that aids wind dispersal of some seeds. Question 9. What is the name of this structure in a moss? Is it A, stalk, B, lamina, C, nerve, D, columella, or E, ala? Question 10. Brownian motion is named after Robert Brown's observations of the behavior of what botanical structure? Is it A, angiosperm pollen, B, fern elaters, C, leaves of Venus flytrap, D, leaves of the sensitive plan, or E, tendrils of bean plants? Just to clarify, D is leaves of the sensitive plant, not the sensitive plan. Right. That is the end of round one, I believe. Hopefully you've all got off to a good start. That's really tested my pronunciation of Latin names, I have to say. Um, but I always say if you just say it with confidence, then it doesn't really matter how you pronounce it. So hopefully I managed to do that. Some pretty challenging questions there, I thought. I reckon I got a couple of them right, maybe. But we'll find out shortly. It's nice to see some of our native species. I apologize, by the way, if I mispronounced any of those technical botanical terms. Particularly sensitive plan, which, as we all know, is a very rare plant. Cool. Here we go. The answers then. Question one. What is the name of this plant? It is meadowsweet Filipendula almaria. Beautiful species, which grows in sort of damp ditches and just damp ground generally. Often considered as sort of like a meadow plant, but actually the name meadowsweet comes from its use in mead, use as for flavoring mead. So actually, it's not really a meadow plant, although you will find it in floodplain meadows, things like that. So yeah, beautiful little thing that. Question two, which of the following plant families is characterized by racupinate flowers? It's Orchidaceae. My favorite is bog orchid, where the flowers don't just go 180 degrees round, they actually go a full 360. So the flowers look like they're upside down, but actually they're technically the right way up. Question three, which of these is in the city arms of several cities? In Portugal, it's the cork oak, which most of you got right. Why were blackcurrants banned in the USA in 1911? I haven't got a clue. Host for a rust that affects indigenous pine. Who knew? But well, clearly most of you knew that. Number five. The one where I couldn't name any of these species right, but only a small number of you got that right. The black pod of cocoa is the disease affected by Phytophthora. Question six. What's characteristic of the coenocytic fungal hyphae? They have no septa, no cross walls in those hyphae. Question seven. Which of these seaweeds grows at the splash high water mark? It's channel rack, which is a really beautiful seaweed. It's one of my favorites. Tastes absolutely delicious as well. So yeah, channel rack. Well done if you got that right. Question eight. A pneumaticist is a floating structure filled with gas on the thallus of some brown algae, keeping them afloat and keeping them in that sunshine that they need to photosynthesize. Question nine, what is this structure in the moss? It's a nerve, that sort of, central bit down each leaf is called a nerve, often sticking out the end and forming a little hair. Very useful for identification. Question 10, Brownian motion is named after the behavior of angiosperm pollen. And well done, you mostly got that right. Very good. Very good, very good. There are lots of 88% there. So it seems like a lot of you have done well, I hope. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. Don't know about you. It's nice to see seaweeds in there, I have to say. I think
Yeah, always
seaweeds
nice to
are
see
a
seaweeds.
group that very rarely gets much attention. But they're a group that I started learning about a few years ago, and yeah, we have about 600 species around the coast of the UK, and none of them are poisonous, which I found very interesting. So technically, you can eat all of them. Um, I haven't yet managed to munch my way through 600 species, but channel rack is one of my favorites that I've tried so far. So we're going to have a look at the leaderboard after round one, to see how you're all doing. Um,
Well, do we want it live? Okay, I will. I'm always a slight stumbling block with technology, but I'm about to try to share the leaderboard. And there it is. So we have Kew and York at the top with 9 points, Cambridge with 8, Reading 7, 2 sixes, Trinity Dublin, Plymouth, and 2 fives, Botanics Edinburgh and Oxford. So excellent first round.
got a 9 out of 10. That's pretty good, I would say. I think I got maybe 2 or 3 on that.
Yeah, I might have been in the lower half of that board. I think possibly below. Might have been number 6. Anyway, lovely. I'll stop sharing this and we move on to round 2. Thank you.
Fantastic. Round 2. For round 2, we have 20 seconds on the clock for each of these rather than 30, so slightly less this time. But yeah, good luck. Here we go for round 2. Question 1. About what percentage of the bread wheat genome consists of transposable element sequences? Is it A, 35%, B, 45%, C, 65%, D, 85%, or E, 95%? Question 2. To date, the largest number of B chromosomes has been reported from which plant family? Is it A, Asparagaceae, B, Asteraceae, C, Crassulaceae, D, Liliaceae, or E, Poaceae? Question 3. Which of these families includes species with a self-incompatibility system based on RNAs? Is it A, Brassicaceae, B, Papaveraceae, C, Passifloraceae, D, Poaceae, or E, Solanaceae? Question 4. Which of the following types of plant proteins do not include photoreceptors? Is it A, cryptochromes, B, cytochromes, C, F-box proteins, D, phototropins, or E, phytochromes? Question 5. Which is the last compound in porphyrin biosynthesis that is common to both the chlorophyll and the heme branches? Is it A, coproporphyrinogen 3, B, hydroxymethylbilane, C, protoheme 9, D, protoporphyrin 9, or E, uroporphyrinogen 3. Question 6. What compound found in plants is also known as polygalacturonic acid? Is it A, chlorophyll, B, cellulose, C, pectin, D, lignin, or E, tannin? Question 7. For his research into what did Richard Martin Willstetter win the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1915? Was it A, plant pigments, especially chlorophyll? B, the pathway of synthesis of quinine? C, photorespiration? D, the structure of the photosynthetic reaction center? Or E, the Z scheme of photosynthesis? Question 8. Why was Cambodian botanist Pauline de Fawn forced to stop work in 1975? Was it A, the Khmer Rouge came to power? B, an earthquake? C, a mudslide buried her laboratory? D, outbreak of the Vietnam War? Or E, a typhoon destroyed her laboratory? Question 9. Botanist Sandra Knapp of the NHM specializes in the study of which plant family? Is it A, Fabaceae, B, Dryopteridaceae, C, Asteraceae, D, Asteraceae again, E, Solanaceae? Question 10. What is the name of this grass? Is it A, cocksfoot, Dactylus glomerata, B, common cordgrass, Spartina anglica, C, couchgrass, Elymus repens, D, perennial rye, Lolium perenne, or E, darnel, Lolium temulentum? End of round 2. Well, there we go. One of those you had a little bit of help with those two Asteraces. Hopefully you're all feeling like you've done fairly well on that. I again have to apologize for my pronunciation of some of those chemicals. That's really going back to my university days. Um, I think I knew the answer to maybe two again. That one, I think one of them was a guess. So there was one that I definitely knew. Um, but the rest I have to admit were completely new to me. Um, but I'm sure you all being a lot cleverer than me will have done a lot better than one. Um, On to our answers then. Question one. What percentage of the bread wheat genome is transposable elements? 85%. An enormous percentage of the bread wheat genome. That is quite extraordinary, actually. Remember that every time you're having your toast. Question two. Which of these plant families has the largest number of B chromosomes? Crassulaceae, which interestingly no one went for. So the stone crops and the crassulas, those succulents. Question three, which of these families includes species with a self-incompatibility system based on RNAs? Solanaceae, well done if you got that one right. Question four, which of these plant proteins do not include photoreceptors? Cytochromes. A quarter of you got that right. Nice work. Question five. Which of these incredibly difficult to pronounce compounds? Protoporphyrin 9. I think that's right, the Roman numerals. Again, that's a bit of a guess, but I think 9 is right. Question six. What compound found in plants is also known as polygalacturonic acid? It's pectin. 63% got that right. Nice. Question seven. Richard Martin Willstetter. What was he working on? Plant pigments, especially chlorophyll. Classic plant scientist working on chlorophyll. Very well done, Richard. Question eight, why was the Cambodian botanist Pauline de Faon forced to stop work? Because the Khmer Rouge came to power. Most of you got that. Very good. Question nine, Sandy Knapp. This is the one I got right because I know Sandy, she's absolutely wonderful. Solanaceae, very good. Pretty much everyone got that one right. And question 10, what is this grass? It is darnel, a very, very old, a species that we used to have in arable fields, which is now only found at a handful of sites in the UK. Very good. I'm very intrigued to see the leaderboard because I thought that round was very difficult. Um, so I shall look forward to having a look at that. I hope you feel like you're doing well.
And we have
Hopefully you're all
John.
feeling very happy about it and not too dispirited like me with my attempts at those questions. How's my pronunciation, Jonathan? Is that
I would say outstanding.
oh, thank you.
I'm
That's
just
good.
going to check the leaderboard while you have a chat with John.
Nice.
Are we there with the leaderboard? There were some really nasty questions in there, really spread the scores, didn't they? Yeah, there were a few where, the majority of people didn't get the answer.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Makes me
Yeah.
feel a bit better about
I
myself, which
found
is
them
really good.
challenging and I wrote some of those questions and I was still thinking, I'm not quite sure I remember. It pays to know a little about the sort of the people writing the question. So the very last one was darnel, which was a species which was close to the heart of Sid Thomas, who the trophy is named after. So if you know a little bit about the people involved in both, there are certain species that come round perhaps a little more often than they might do. So for example, in the previous round, there was a question that few people got on black pod in cocoa.
I
And I
can't.
used to be a cocoa geneticist in a former life. So there you go. So a few ones. Oh, and York we are still in the lead. So they've won for the previous 2 weeks and the top of the leaderboard again. Can we have somebody share the leaderboard? So it's York followed by Hugh on Cambridge also on 15. We've got a number. Reading on 13. Plymouth on 11.
Ooh, here we go.
Trinity on 10. And Oxford on 5.
Okay, there's the leaderboard. I hope you can all see that. Excellent. York, Kew, Cambridge, Reading at the top. Botanics, Plymouth, Trinity, Oxford. A little bit lower, but everything to play for. We've got in the second half, we've got the open questions, and so we changed direction there. So well done all. I found that I always find it very exciting. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm not really a competitive person, and I kind of just want everyone to win. But we've got some strong responses there, and as I say, we've got everything to play for because we've got 4 rounds of 4 for each team coming up, and we're going to take a short break. How are we doing on the time? Has anyone been keeping it? We're bang on the time, so that's excellent. I think, according to the program, now so I think we could. I don't know if we want to perhaps have all the teams just to wave, and then we'll take a break. I like the wave. I'm going to stop sharing. So, Seb, if you could just ask all teams to put their camera on, have a wave, and then we'll take a break. Well done, all. Fantastic. That's the multiple choice done. And hopefully Leif won't have any more difficult compounds to pronounce. I absolutely don't know, but we'll see. But lovely to see the smiles. Hope you're all enjoying. You've got a little break now, 15 minutes, and then we will be back with you. And we're kicking off with the University of York, will be first on. But let's take a break. Thank you all.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you've had a nice little break. Made
Okay,
yourself
welcome back
eat.
to Botanical University Challenge, the quarterfinals. We've had an exciting first two rounds, multiple choice, and we've taken a short break, and now we're back with you for part two, which is a series of open questions for each team in turn. And we thought at this stage it'd be nice to bring in a couple of teams. We're going to bring in a couple of teams just for a few words after each round, or before each round, I guess. So we're going to have a little chat now to York and to Cambridge. So please come on screen and open your microphones. Hello. Hello, Cambridge. Hello,
Hello.
York. Do you want to give us a couple of words? Let's start with York.
Hello.
So you're on 16, which is top of the leaderboard. So very well done. Anything to say for yourselves?
It's definitely getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
Credit to your question setters.
Seem not to have phased you though. You seem to be top of
You
the
don't
league
have to say anything,
still,
but anything
so.
you will say could be used in evidence for your score on Botanical University Challenge. But anyway, delightful to see you. And all the best for the next part. Cambridge, hello, Bax Buttercups. You're on 15,
Hello.
so just 1 point below York. Pretty damn, if I'm allowed to say that, pretty damn good. Any words to say, or just let's get on is probably what you're thinking.
Yeah, although
Yeah.
we agree it's definitely getting harder.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's all excellent. Anyway, lovely to see you. So without further ado, I'll let you get back to your machines so that you can enjoy the next part, which is the open questions. So Leif, I'm going to hand over to you, and Hannah will be driving this. And the first team that we have up is York.
All right. Okay, University of York, are you ready? This is all very exciting. Well, for me, this is a new format. I wasn't involved at this point last year, so yeah, very exciting. So if you're all ready to go, then we will head for question number one. So, what is the name of the science that examines the relationship between people and fungi?
Ethnomycology, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's similar to ethnobotany.
Yeah. That would be great.
Is everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Charlie?
Yeah.
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 Our answer is ethnomycology.
Ethnomycology. Can we see? Yes. Very good. 1 out of 1. Excellent stuff. Ethnomycology, the study of the relationship between people and fungi. Number 2. In soil profile descriptions, what does O stand for in O horizon?
I literally picked up my lecture on this, but I don't remember what it is.
I have loads to talk about.
Organic?
Yeah,
Maybe?
I think maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds sensible.
Organic? You don't know an idea.
Yeah.
Organic.
Yeah. Okay, our final answer is organic.
Organic. Very good. 2 for 2. It's going well. Number 3, what is the name of the geological period in rocks of which the oldest unambiguous cycad fossils are found?
Yeah, geological.
Permian? You think?
Could be earlier than that.
What comes before?
Unambiguous cycad.
I would say Permian.
Yeah, okay.
Our final answer is Permian.
Permian. Very good. 3 for 3, the Permian. Number 4. What is the common name for the pathogenic fungus Armillaria melia, which is commonly found at the base of infected trees?
I think that's honey fungus.
Yeah.
It makes sense with the.
I think that is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Our final answer is honey fungus.
Honey fungus. Very good. Very good. 4 out of 4. Some heavy on the fungi questions there. Still nailed it. Very good. Very impressed.
Cheers, lad.
Right, Trinity College Dublin, you're next for your grilling. I'm gonna wait for you to pop up on the screen. Right, okay. Trinity College Dublin, here we go. Question one. Who is the author of a herbal published in 1597 that is described as one of the most important books on plants ever published in the English language?
Could be some saint of some kind. No. Okay, any guess?
Any ideas?
We are thinking.
Yeah, that's all right. It's a huge claim, one of the most important books on plants ever published in the English language.
But what about like is that old? Okay, we will go with Carl Linnaeus.
Your final answer, Carl Linnaeus. Let's have a look at the answer. The answer is John Gerard. Gerard, I'm afraid, in the herbal or general history of plants. Number two, to the nearest 50 meters, what is the accepted height of the tree line in Scotland?
Our final answer is 950.
950. The answer is 500, I'm afraid. Although it should, if we had fewer deer and sheep, it would be a little bit higher. But yes, it's about 500 meters currently. What monotypic order of gymnosperms has 4 extinct families and 1 living family with just 1 living species?
Okay, final answer Ginkgoides.
Sorry, say that again.
Ginkgoides.
Ginkgoales. Nice. Let's have a look. Correct. The answer is Ginkgoales. Those amazingly beautiful leaves. It's amazing it's just 1 living species. What is the common name of edible fungus Coprinus comatus with a distinctive cylindrical cap that becomes black and liquid with age?
final answer is shaggy incap.
Shaggy ink cap. Let's have a look at the answer. Yes, indeed. Shaggy ink cap, also known as the lawyer's wig. Absolutely beautiful thing. Very good, very good. Well done, Trinity. Now we have the University of Reading for your 4 questions. So when you're ready, we'll head into question 1 for you. English physician and botanist William Withering is credited with the use of what plant as a treatment for dropsy?
Isn't it foxglove?
Foxglove.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Our final answer is foxglove.
Foxglove. Very good. Yes. I think back in the 1700s, if I'm correct, William Withering was working on foxgloves. Must have been a pretty dangerous thing to do. Obviously it's a very dangerous, poisonous plant, foxgloves. But yeah, that was the one that he was working with. Very good. Question 2. In population ecology, what does the term K stand for?
I think C is carrying capacity, isn't it? And N is population number.
No, isn't K carrying capacity? Yeah,
Is it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're happy with carrying capacity.
Yeah, let's go.
Our final answer is carrying capacity.
Carrying capacity. The answer correct. Carrying capacity. Very good. Nice work. Your next question. Calamites is a genus of extinct arborescent or tree-like plants whose fossils are often associated with coal measures. To what living species are they most closely related?
Would it be something like, if it's tree-like, would it be something like a cycad? Maybe.
I would say so.
Does that sound right to people?
Yeah.
Should we say cycads? Are people happy with that? Yeah. Our final answer is cycads.
Cycads. The answer is
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry.
That's absolutely fine. Very close, very close. The next question is, why are fungi in the genus Lactarius given this name?
Has like a milky sap. Is that good enough answer for everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
Our final answer is it has a milky-like sap.
Has a milky-like sap. And the
No,
answer, they exude a milky liquid when broken. Yes, correct. Commonly called milk caps. Very well done. We move on to Plymouth now. The Plymouth pears, and the species that I've yet to see, but I'm very much looking forward to that day. Hello. Right.
Hello.
Here, are you ready for your 4 questions?
Yeah, for sure.
Question 1 then. Albert Hofmann is famous for the study of which powerful hallucinogenic compound in the 1950s?
Is that plant-based? Yeah, so it's got its own time, man. What was MK Ultra? That was that answer. Study which plant. I mean, it's still hallucinogenic compound.
Yeah.
But this is a botanical thing, surely it's going to be. Yeah, but it's synthesized.
What's the derived from that?
I think it's synthesized from a fungus, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our final answer is LSD.
Answered LSD. The answer is correct.
Nice.
LSD. Yeah, if anyone hasn't read Entangled Life by Merlin Sheldrake, then I highly recommend it because he tells this story very, very well.
Yes.
Question 2. What term is used to describe a riparian woodland or shrub beyond which is found savannas, grasslands, or deserts?
Riparian is stream.
Yeah, stream, rivers and stuff. Yeah.
Beyond which is found savanna grass.
I've got one word in my mind, but I don't know.
What is that?
Bosque. It's like a Spanish term, but I don't.
go for it. I'm just thinking Finn Boss, but I don't think it's Finn Boss.
No,
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 no.
that's that.
Should we go for Bosk?
Yeah, go for it.
Our final answer, Bosk.
Bosk. The answer is Gallery Forest. I had absolutely no idea, so you did better than me there.
Neither did we.
Neither of us got it right. Next question. The Rhynie cherts are famous for their beautifully preserved plant and other fossils. Where is Rhynie?
That makes sense. If it's bog, what? If it's bog, because bog preserves stuff really well. It would make sense. Yes, Scotland. Yeah.
Our final answer is Scotland.
Scotland. Ooh, we're gonna have. I personally think. Well, okay. We've got a couple.
Well, I mean, Northern Scotland's not separate from Scotland, is it? So I
Exactly.
would accept that. But
So we do have our question setters on hand to just clarify any situations like this. I'm going to pass it to them and see what they have to say. I personally would have said Scotland in answer to that question. And yes, we've got the confirmation. We'll accept Scotland. Very good. Thank you very much. Cool. Next question. What is the common name of the edible fungus Hydnum repandum, which does not have gills but produces spores on distinctive spines?
our final answer is hedgehog mushroom.
Hedgehog mushroom, hedgehog fungus. Yeah, very good. An absolutely incredible thing. I'm desperate to see this. But yeah, haven't done so yet. Very good. Well done, Plymouth. Oxford. Once you've popped up on my screen, we'll get into your 4 questions. Best of luck. First question, what is the common name of the intoxicating plant Piper methysticum that is widely consumed across the Pacific?
I think it's carver.
Oh, what was called?
Just carver. Is that a final answer? Carver? Yeah, I'd like to guess. Our final answer is carver.
Final answer, carver. Very good. Carver.
Nice.
Correct. Nice. Question 2, nitrogen and what other end product comes from microbial soil nitrification?
NO2, isn't it? Not
So,
if it's another product.
but if it, yeah,
Or is it
it's
NO2?
not, it'd be like,
Not nitrite. Something like that.
if it's denitrifying the soil, it's turning nitrates into.
Nitrogen and then
Yeah.
it's probably nitrous oxide. So,
It will be nitrogen and nitrous oxide. It'll be atmospheric nitrogen. And nitrous oxide.
Yeah.
okay. So what we saying?
Nitrous oxides.
And it's just NO2.
Can't be anything. Just that.
How specific do we need to be? We've got our final answer as nitrous oxides, but we like, is it NO? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Nitrous oxides.
Oh.
The answer is water.
Yeah, we did
I had no idea either. Unlucky. Next question. Sciadopitys is a genus of conifers now endemic to Japan, which are considered to be living fossils unchanged from the late Cretaceous period. By what common name are they known?
Oh, I want to say the Japanese for it, but not the English. Anyone got any ideas?
No, I
So
don't.
what should we make an educated guess? That's the genus.
Should we just say let's skip.
Pine spruce.
Well, may as well guess.
Japanese pine?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, Japan. Oh. Okay. Just put like.
Our final answer is Japanese larch.
Japanese larch? Umbrella pine.
Wow, I was right there.
That was a good guess. You were right to guess, I think, and could have been right.
Yeah.
Um, your final question, I think, I've lost count. What is the common name of Hygrocybe genus of fungi found
Yeah.
in grassland?
Our final answer is wax caps.
Wax caps. Correct. One possibly a scarlet wax cap in the picture there. One of those absolutely beautiful things. Yeah, and people often the road into fungi for a lot of people. Right. Q, are you waiting in the wings?
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Brilliant. Right, you ready? Question 1.
Let's do it.
What product of the castor bean plant was used to assassinate Georgy Markov in London in 1978?
Cool. Final answer, ricin.
Ricin? Correct. Very
Yeah.
good. Question 2. In North America, they are called boreal forests. What term is used to describe similar pine, spruce, and larch forests in Russia?
Any ideas?
I know what boreal forests. Russian?
I'm not sure. What how do you describe them? What is the term for just like what is the like Greek or Latin term just for north?
North?
That's the word we're looking for.
North. Occidental is west,
Yeah.
Oriental is east, north.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Any guesses? It's borealis is what I was thinking. of.
Yeah, I think borealis is the Latin word for.
Any guesses? Does it have anything to do with like Siberia or northern or like Siberian forests?
Yeah,
sure. Oh man. Final answer, Siberian forests.
Siberian forests. Tiger.
Okay.
Tiger. Again, good guess. It's the kind of thing I would have gone for. Next question. What are considered to be the closest living relatives of Lepidodendron, an extinct genus of primitive vascular plants?
See that kind of that kind of looks like horsetail to me, but it's already come up. I don't know. It might.
Don't overthink it.
Primitive vascular plants.
Oh no, this might be this. I think this is the cycads.
Yeah, these are like the scale tree guys. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. Final answer, cycads.
Cycads?
Oh,
The quillworts or isoetes. These I actually found quillwort last year. It's a tiny thing growing into like a Scottish lock. And I just find it mad that these are related to these enormous, great big tree-like things that grew back in the a long time ago. I can't remember when. But yeah, the quillworts. Next question. What is the common name of the fungus Clathrus archeri?
Final answer, devil's fingers.
Devil's fingers, correct. Also known as the octopus fungus for obvious reasons. Again, never seen that. Would absolutely just, yeah.
We've got some at Q, actually. We found some.
Just an amazing thing. Right, on to Edinburgh, the botanics. From one Royal Botanic Garden to the other. Cool. Question 1 for Edinburgh. What is the name of the plant that is associated with mad honey?
I can't remember. We had any kind of no. Sorry, we don't have an answer. You pass, sorry.
Pass. The answer is a rhododendron.
Oh my God.
One of the banes of Scotland's temperate rainforests. Question 2. What term is used to describe the region of soil in the vicinity of plant roots which is influenced by the plant?
Rhizosphere? Yeah. We'll go with rhizosphere. Final answer.
Rhizosphere is the correct answer. Very good. Question 3. The fossil stumps of Eospermatopterus and crowns of Wattesia were recognized as parts of the same plant in 2007. They're considered to be the earliest known trees. What extant group of plants are they related to?
What's that? Look at the fonts. Look at those. Look at those. It has the tree. Not the rest of the tree like, but other sort of kind of. So what are you thinking? Three things? Real life things? Just generous things? Or some original or original? Like things.
Okay. We'll go with lycophytes. Final answer.
Lycophytes. The answer is equisetum. Horsetails, I think. What is the common name for the fungus Xylaria polymorpha?
Dead man's finger.
Dead man's fingers. Final answer.
Final answer, dead man's fingers. Correct. Yes. Very creepy things. But again, I just love finding those on old logs. Very good, Edinburgh. Now we've got Cambridge. And once Cambridge are here, we'll go to question 1.
Hello.
Hello. Right, question 1. An infusion of which poisonous plant was used in the state-sanctioned execution of Greek philosopher Socrates in 399 BC?
Hemlock?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Hemlock, correct. Yes, Conium maculatum. Question 2. What is the name for the process of living off decaying organic matter?
Saprophyte.
Yeah.
Our final answer is saprophyte.
Saprophyte. Saprotrophic.
It's the same
What
thing.
do our question I don't know enough about this, so what do our question setters think about
You
saprophyte?
said the name of someone that would do that. A saprophyte rather than saprophyte. We should really turn our microphone off whilst we're talking.
Oh no. I think it's good for the audience to see the discussions going on. We are accepting, very good. So we're accepting saprophyte, very nice. Next question. The term Carboniferous was first used in 1799 by geologist Richard Kirwan. What nationality was Richard Kirwan?
It could be Welsh. A lot of the early coal measures in Britain were in Wales, weren't they?
Okay.
I mean, that's like a guess.
We'll go on then.
Our final answer is Welsh.
Welsh. Irish. Very close.
You're Irish as well. Who made you team captain?
Unlucky with that one. You were close though. Unfortunately, no points for close. What is the common name for the fungus Spirasis crispa?
Our final answer is cauliflower fungus.
Cauliflower fungus. Yeah, very good. Brilliant thing. Nice, very good. That is the end of round 1. You've all been through your 4 questions. I forget, Jonathan, are we going straight into round 2, or are we having a look at the
No, we're going to do a little bit
first?
of stuff here. We're keeping an eye on the scores. It's very, very close. I'm looking here. We've got York on 4. Then we've got 3 teams on 3, Cambridge, Reading and Plymouth. And then the rest are on 2, Kew, Edinburgh, Dublin, Oxford. Excuse me for abbreviating the names. So fantastic, interesting, varied questions. I'm looking at the programme.
The scoreboard is live, so you can see the total scores over the whole thing. So
mine is still moving. Is it okay to share it?
York at 20, Kew on 17, Reading on 16, Cambridge on 15. And then we've got a tie in fourth, which is what matters today, of course, is the top four. So we've got Edinburgh and Plymouth both on 14 at this stage. So everything to play for the qualification.
Okay. Okay, I think it might have been updated since you've just summarised, John, if you can just check that.
It has,
But
yeah, that's right. 2018, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I think according to the programme, we are going to bring on Reading and Plymouth for a quick chat or a quick wave or whatever they want to do. And I'm going to try not to cut people off now as I did last time, so I shall keep quiet. John Lave, do you want to have a chat with them?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm afraid I can only see Jonathan at the moment. Who's a Reading
They're
and
on, I
Reading
can
and
see
Plymouth.
them.
Tell you what, if I move along my here we go, I've got them. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about your first rounds? Should we go with Reading first?
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, we had some okay questions. Yeah, so far so good.
Nice. I personally felt those questions across there were a bit easier than the multiple choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. Nice. Well, good luck for round two.
Thank you so much.
What about Plymouth? How are you guys feeling?
We're feeling a little bit more confident with with these questions than the previous ones.
Yeah, nice. There's quite a lot of like mycology going into these questions.
That's
quite nice.
Yeah. Classic botany, of course, includes mycology, even though, of course, fungi are not plants. So I think that's lovely. I think if I'm looking at the scoreboard correctly, both Plymouth and Reading in the top four. But of course, everything to play for. That's just the end of the first round of our open questions. So lovely to see you, Plymouth.
Thank you.
Cool. So we cracking on with the next round. And we're gonna shift things around this time. So we've got a slightly different order. Starting off with Royal Botanic Gardens, Edinburgh Moss Hysteria, which by the way is an excellent team name. Here we go then. What is the common name for the indoor ornamental plant Dieffenbachia seguini, whose needle-like raffined crystals cause its sap to cause irritation of the mouth and throat when ingested?
What?
No, yeah. No, it's the Aracy, the Piscine. Okay, really? It's white. No, it's the like thick, and then there's like white ornaments on the leaf. I think it's stupid cane or something. Okay. I don't know. What to say it again? Stupid cane. What? Stupid cane? Yeah, but okay. We'll go with not sure. Okay, we'll go with stupid cane. Final answer.
Say that again. Sorry.
Stupid cane. Sorry.
Stupid cane. It's a new one for me. Dumb cane.
Yes.
Ooh. I mean, what are we thinking, question setters? Are we accepting a local name, or are we so it's dumb cane because you lose the ability to speak and it paralyzes the tongue. So I'm afraid we're gonna have to stick with dumb cane for that one. But very, very, very close. Next question. Ramsar sites are internationally protected wetlands. They are named after the city of Ramsar. In which country is Ramsar located?
Not Indonesia.
Which country that has wetlands?
Hungary.
Hmm?
I don't know. Poland, Hungary, Hungary. No.
Hungary?
No.
Yeah. We'll go with Hungary.
Hungary. Is that correct?
Yeah, final.
Answer is Iran. Unlucky. I had no idea on that one. In what century is the hybridization forming the London plane tree Platanus by Acerifolia said to have happened?
Like 1800s. Yeah. Okay. We'll go 19th century.
19th century. The 17th century. It's been around for a while, the London plane. Next question. What species is pictured here?
So we're buttercup. There were no US. No. Sativa, occidentalis. Any Vicaria, something. I don't know which one is. And then Binoculars, right? I don't know what species is.
Is there any common name that you
Buttercup.
Do you want the Latin name or the common name? Sorry.
I suspect either is fine. The
Okay.
commonly used English name or the Latin name.
Okay. Woodland buttercup. Sorry. That final answer.
Woodland buttercup. The answer is Goldilocks, Ranunculus oricomus. You are correct though, it does grow in woodland. It's an ancient woodland indicator here in the UK. So very close to that one. Thank you very much, Edinburgh. We're on to York. Our current leaders. Hello, York again. Question 1. Maritime pine, Pinus pinasta, Aleppo pine, Pinus halepensis, and Masson's pine, Pinus massoniana, are all sources of what plant product?
I think pine. I mean, you can produce timber from all of them. I feel like that's cheating.
Kind of.
Do you think it's those?
I think it's pine nuts.
Yeah.
Because Aleppo pine is like Middle Eastern. There's a lot of pine nuts in Middle Eastern cooking. So
What do you think it is? Yeah.
pine nuts, Charlie.
You think pine nuts?
Yeah, you happy with that? Yeah. Our final answer is pine nuts.
Final answer, pine nuts. And the answer is turpentine. It was a good guess, pine nuts. Question 2. The EU has a conservation designation known as SPA. What does SPA stand for?
I think.
Special protection area, isn't it, Charlie?
Special protection area.
Does that sound right? Or is it
Special protection area, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things in the end.
Okay, our final answer is special protection area.
Special protection area, correct. Very good. I would have gone for special plant area and would have looked like an idiot.
Champion those at the next meeting.
Which historical figure is said to have taught under a plane tree on the island of Kos in the 4th century BC?
Yeah.
This is Hippocrates.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a Hippocrates.
Yeah.
Or Hippocrates.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hippocrates. I'm
Okay, well, that's kind
Yeah,
of. I think he looks.
I trust you, Charlie, on that. So,
okay, yeah.
it was Hippocrates, wasn't it, Charlie? Yeah.
Hippocrates.
Yeah. Our answer is Hippocrates.
Hippocrates. I assume Hippocrates is Hippocrates. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I think that's correct. Unless anyone says otherwise from the question setting. There's a green light for that. Yeah, that is correct. Very good. The so-called father of medicine. What species is pictured here?
Our final answer is Bethany.
Bethany. Correct. Very nice. I'm loving the British wildflowers in this. It's really, really good. Very nice plant of slightly acidic soils. Cool. Well done, York. Now we're on to Cambridge. Welcome back, Cambridge.
Hello.
Question 1 for Cambridge. In terms of characterizing the effects of plants on human health, what do the initials GRAS mean when used by the US Food and Drug Administration?
I only know GRAS is a transcription factor. I don't know.
I don't think that's what they're referring to.
No idea.
General recommended something.
Amount to supplement.
About slay.
Do you have any idea?
No.
Should we just pass?
The American doesn't know. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we'll pass it then.
Okay, pass.
Pass on that one. Generally regarded as safe.
That's fine.
That's a lot less technical than I was expecting. Cool. Where in the world would you find the Wildlands Network?
Is that US?
It seems like the theme.
I think it might be in the US.
Come on, America.
Why would I know that?
Okay, I don't know.
Should we just say okay?
That's 2. We've got 2 wrong. Oh God.
Our final answer is the US.
The US. Yeah, North America. I think that's good enough. Yeah, very good. Under what type of tree was the Buttonwood Agreement signed in Wall Street that laid the foundations for the New York Stock Exchange?
Okay, I don't think it was a conifer.
A ginkgo. Or like
It's not a ginkgo.
American chestnut.
It's not a ginkgo. This is before ginkgo had made it.
When how long has it been around? Like, since before the American chestnut died out, so maybe that, because that's a common tree.
What is buttonwood? I feel like that might be significant.
No idea.
No, okay.
Just say chestnut.
Yeah, fine.
It's just a common tree. In the our final answer is American chestnut.
Is it going to be hickory or something?
American chestnut. The answer is the American sycamore or plane. Close. I would totally have gone with buttonwood there. So they were hard questions. I think, at least. We've got one more. Sorry. What species is this?
That's Royal Fern Osmunda.
Yeah, Osmanthus.
Osmunda,
sorry.
Our final answer is Royal Fern Osmunda regalis.
Royal Fern. Yeah, very good. Very good. A close-up shot, but you still got it. Nice work. Well done. Reading. Hello, Reading. You ready? Yes, nice. Okay, question 1 for Reading then. What plant has been used historically to scour pans because it has rough, silica-rich edges?
Right. I feel like it's something like a.
Well, equus is horsetail, rough horsetail.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. Isn't it?
We can skip.
I think you
yeah.
can give that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So rough horsetail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our final answer is rough horsetail.
Rough horsetail? Yes. That's very interesting. I'm gonna have to track that down as a nice plastic-free alternative. Or metal-free. If you find a new plant record in the British Isles, you may wish to inform a VCR. What does VCR stand for?
Recorder. Yeah, 100%.
I think so.
Yeah. Our final answer is Vice County Recorder.
Vice County Recorder is correct. Very good. The shaddock, named after Captain Shaddock, who introduced this crop into Barbados in the 1640s, is thought to be a progenitor of the modern grapefruit. By what common name is the shaddock usually known?
That one's a little bit of a mistake. Shaddock. If it's something like a grapefruit, what's similar?
Is it pomelo or something? A pawpaw or something like that.
Yeah.
Pomelo.
Pomelo, yeah. Let's go that one. Yeah. Final answer is pomelo.
Pomelo is the correct answer. Very good. Very good.
Well done.
Always nice to get one of them. Very nice. Pomelo. What species is this?
Yeah, strawberry. Strawberry is the final answer.
Strawberry. And the answer is the barren strawberry. What do we think about that, question setters?
Forget the Latin name I just said there.
I think they're saying no to that one, I'm afraid. Different species, barren strawberry. Unlucky. Thank you very much, Reading. Now we're on to Oxford again. Welcome back, Oxford. Question 1, off to Oxford. What feature of maize means it cannot be used to make leavened bread?
Does it have some sort of natural yeast microbiome already?
Yeah.
Leaven is flat, right?
Yeah.
So if it has a natural yeast microbiome, then it might rise somewhat. Or
Okay.
to guess.
I don't think.
Yeah. Final answer. It has a natural yeast microbiome.
It has a natural yeast microbiome.
Oh.
It has an insufficient gluten content.
That's good to see.
Interesting. Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
The ITP-GRFA resulted in the establishment of the Global Seed Vault. But what does ITP-GRFA stand for?
International, maybe.
If it established the seed, it's going to be, so it's association of it.
Yeah, international something association.
International.
Oh,
International
really?
Tree plant grain.
Tree plant grain. Reed.
Because I'm thinking like Deborah.
The shop.
International.
Too many
questions.
Should just pass.
I think I should pass.
Pass.
Fair enough. That's a lot of letters and a not very nice acronym. But the answer is International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources for Food and Agriculture.
Right on the tip of my tongue.
Tricky question, that.
I'll just try that again.
The next question, which bulbous perennial herbaceous wild relative of the onion gets its scientific name because brown bears are said to be fond of eating it?
Oh, it's a time I knew that. It's not that time
anymore. Bare root or bearberry or
I don't know if it's bulbous perennial herbaceous. So it's like
anything with ursus.
Is it garlic?
No,
bear garlic.
Bear, just go bear.
Bear garlic. I don't. Should just guess it. Just yeah, it's not.
Bear garlic.
Wait, is it? Where is garlic?
Ramson's maybe. But no.
Other teams are going to be showing.
Yeah. Final answer, bear garlic.
Bear garlic. I'm afraid it's wild garlic.
No.
And you did actually say Ramson's.
Oh.
Which would have as being another name for wild garlic would have been correct. But yeah, Allium asinum being of the bear, or something like that.
Would have made it anyway.
What species is pictured here?
Looks a bit like aconite.
Yeah, it does.
Should go with, but it's not really winter aconite, is it?
No, it's not winter. I don't know.
Bulbous.
Do you want to get?
Just aconite.
I don't know.
Going to have something in front of it. Bulbous aconite, maybe.
Our final answer is bulbous aconite.
Bulbous aconite. This one is globeflower, a classic species of the old sort of northern hay meadows and tall herb vegetation in Scotland. Absolutely incredible species. Well done, Oxford. See you shortly. Q, welcome back.
Hi.
Hello. Question 1 for Q then. According to geographer Alfred Crosby, the introduction into Europe of maize and which other crop led to a doubling of its population in post-Columbian times?
Potatoes?
Wait, introduction of maize, which population?
Is it post, because Columbus brought the potato back in the 1640s?
Really? Is it peas or
yeah? And that's like a staple. It's like poor man's food. Okay, yeah. Should we say that? Yeah. Final answer, potato.
Potato
Yeah.
is correct. Nice work.
Nice.
Next question. In which country is the global seed vault located?
I think it's Norway.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay. Should we go for that? Final answer, Norway.
Norway? Yes, Svalbard Island in Norway. Very cold. Marie Stopes is well known for her work on contraception, but what was her specialism when she applied to join Captain Robert Scott's expedition to the South Pole in 1911?
I know about her work on contraceptions, but
Documentary.
expedition to the South Pole.
Is it like something medical?
She may have been. Do you think she was the nurse for the
Maybe
lady?
medicinal plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, medicine. Should we say
Sure.
that?
Nursing, medicine.
Her specialism was
All right. Final answer, medicine.
Medicine. Paleobotanist.
Okay.
That's incredible. Marie Stopes, paleobotanist. Yeah, ooh, I'm gonna look her up. What species is this?
Final answer, pyramidal orchid.
Pyramidal orchid is correct. Very good. Well done, Q. Nice work. See you in a bit. Now I've got Plymouth up next. Hello, the Plymouth Bears. Next question for Plymouth. What is the name given to the exchange of animals, plants, and diseases after the voyage to the Americas by Christopher Columbus?
Name. Is it triangular trade? Triangular trade? I don't know.
Maybe it is. It's better than that.
Has anyone got?
I've got nothing. Exchange balance plus figures after. Maybe.
I don't know.
That's be something like New World Syndrome.
Should we go triangle? Triangle? I don't know.
I've made that up.
I don't know. I don't know.
Our final answer is triangular trade.
Triangular trade. The
Oh.
Columbian exchange.
Come on,
Unlucky.
is it?
In which year did the seed vault experience in which year did the seed vault experience significant water intrusion due to higher than average temperatures and heavy rainfall?
It's quite recent.
It's like 2021, 2018. When was it really hot?
All the time.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the whole one.
2021.
Yeah.
2021 is our final answer.
2021. It was
Wow.
2016.
Mm.
Yeah, back in 2016. After lobbying by 14 Arab countries, what iconic monocote was added to the UNESCO listing of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2019?
Yeah, is it like papyrus or something like that?
Oh,
Sounds
maybe.
good.
That's quite a good one. Yeah, because it doesn't have to be a food. It could be.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Yeah.
Agriculture.
Yeah, if people are
Yeah.
happy with that.
Why not?
Our final answer is papyrus.
Papyrus,
No.
the date palm. Papyrus, I thought papyrus was an excellent guess. It was
Yeah.
better than anything I had. But yeah, it's the date palm. What species is this?
Nodding thistle. Is that nodding thistle?
Nodding thistle. The answer is musk thistle. Nodding thistle is another name for the musk thistle, so that is correct. Very good. I'll give you that one. Nice one, Plymouth. Trinity College Dublin. Hello. You ready for your 4 questions? Excellent. Question 1. What is the name of the paralytic-like illness caused by consumption of the grass pea, Lathyrus sativus?
Mad sheep disease is our final answer. Yeah. Okay, our final answer is mad sheep disease.
Say that again, sorry.
Mad sheep disease.
Mad sheep disease. The answer is Latherism. Couldn't make it up, could you? In which year did the IUCN publish its fifth Red List volume, the first which focused on plants angiosperms only?
Okay, 18 or 19. Our final answer is 2018.
2018, 1970. Quite a way back. Unlucky. What plant product, widely used in the treatment of malaria, was celebrated in the award of the 2015 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine to Professor Yu Tu? Gonna give you about 10 more seconds.
Okay, our final answer is absinthium extract.
Absinthium extract. Artemisinin. Difficult questions. Difficult questions. I've lost count whether that's 3 or 4. Oh, I've just been told that we are giving you that answer. That's my fault for not understanding. Nice work. Well done, Trinity. Yeah, is that the question 3? Oh, there's one more question. Do you know what species this is?
You go.
Well,
You can. I'm not gonna try that.
final answer.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Final answer.
Devil's bit, yeah.
Devil's bit scabious. The answer is sheepspit scabious. Very close, I'm afraid. Not quite right. Sheepspit scabious, really, really nice smelling plants. If you ever get the chance, give it a little sniff. Really, really nice. Very good. Well done, everyone. That's the end of round 2. I thought a nice selection of very, very difficult and very
Just
nice
decide
and
what we're going to
nice
have
easy
two teams
questions
on.
of that. Very good. Well done to the question setters.
Okay, well, that was an interesting round. That has actually split things a little. I haven't got the scoreboard, but we had 3 teams on 3 points. I understand the scoreboard is live. So 3 teams got 3. That was York, Reading, and Kew. Cambridge on 2. Plymouth and Dublin got 1 point, and then there were some zeros there. So there were some tricky questions. And the scoreboard, excellent. I'm being shown the scoreboard. I can see the top 4 places. We've got York on 23. We've got Kew on 20. Cambridge on 20 and Reading on 19, and then Plymouth 16, Botanics Edinburgh 14, Trinity Dublin 14, and Oxford on 7. So we've got 2 more rounds, and we're going to bring on a couple of teams now, and then the decision we're making is whether to take a break because we are a little behind time. But I know some people might need a break. But while we wait to make that decision, can I bring on, please, Kew and Botanic Garden Edinburgh, please, the 2 Botanic Gardens. Okay. Alistair, can you show me the scoreboard again? Okay. So, yeah, so we've got a bit of separation between you. We've got Kew above Edinburgh. So geography reversed. I'm terrible with my glasses. That's right. So Botanics on 14 and Kew on 20. Anyway, enough from me. Let's start with Edinburgh. How was that for you?
Well, it seems like quite a steep increase in difficulty there on our side, but we only need couple good rounds, I guess.
Yeah, it's very much how the questions go. You can see they're kind of themed, but yeah, definitely, I agree. Some tough ones there. Q?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, feeling pretty good so far. We're pretty nervous about like these rounds, but
yeah,
it's been
I think questions have fallen our way a little bit with the ones we've got, but
yeah, doing our best.
To some extent, there's everything to play for. 2 more rounds. I have to say, it's lovely hearing the discussion. If Trinity are listening in, we're struggling to hear you. So if you can get a little bit nearer your microphone for the other rounds, that will be helpful because it's great to hear the discussion and the weighing up, and then we know if we hear words which sound right. We're really glad when you get the marks. It's really encouraging to see when you get it right, and we feel for you when it falls a little bit away. But anyway, yes, Leif, what's your view? That's halfway through this this section.
Yeah, I think it's going really well. I'm really enjoying that last question of every round there, where you've got the British wildflower. It's nice to see. Nice to see that side included as well.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we always say we try to include the breadth of botany, and I think as you've found with the various questions that there is a whole range all the way through from ID through to the physiology, biochemistry, through culture, history. So yeah, absolutely. I'm waiting to hear if we've decided to take the break now. I need a decision from the team. Reading are asking for a break. I think we need to take some kind of a break. I would, okay. Okay, we are running behind, so we will take a 5-minute break. I certainly need one. Thank you very much. Thanks, Leif. Thanks, teams, and we'll see you in 5 minutes.
See you in 5. Welcome back. Going into round 3. We've got Q up first, and we're going to jump straight into it. So, Q, here's your first question. What Nobel Prize was awarded to Norman Borlaug in 1970 for his work on wheat genetics?
Yeah, it'd be either would it be chemistry?
Is there a genetics one?
Is that?
Really showing
I
down
think
here.
it's more generic.
Yeah,
I think it's
chemistry.
biology, chemistry.
Yeah,
If it's genetics, then
you could go either way. I think it's chemistry sounds.
or is
But I
it
don't
peace
know.
because it's
Because wheat is so important to
Yeah.
everyone.
About 10 seconds.
Okay, what are we picking? You say
I
anything?
say
biology?
Biology.
Okay. Final answer, biology.
Final answer, biology. Prize.
Okay.
Right, unlucky. Next question. Features such as elongated cells with thickened corners are characteristic of which tissue?
You think parenchyma? Yeah. Okay. Final answer, parenchyma.
Parenchyma, collenchyma.
Oh,
I think that's different, so unlucky. Next question. What genus does this bark belong to?
sneaker? Larynx?
It's conifer, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It could be larynx. It's not fine.
Do you think it's cedar?
No, cedar is stringy. Tree of larynx.
Yeah.
I think it's not larynx.
Final answer, larynx.
Larynx. Oak is quercus. Unlucky. Next question. We have what plant biome is represented on this map?
Okay, it contains
It's got Chile. It's got
Is it
South Africa.
because that's like Mongolia,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So this is gonna be like
Heathland.
dry, like
grassland,
shrubland.
shrubland.
I think like so it's gonna be
Got swathes of Chile, South Africa.
Problems regions.
About 10 seconds left.
What should we say?
Shrubland.
Yeah.
shrubland.
Okay. Final answer, shrubland.
And lots of shrubland, montane grasslands, and shrubland. Very good.
Sweet.
I think that's wait, hang on, let me just I think that's correct. I'm not hearing otherwise, so I think
Charlie's go.
Yeah.
we're good, you got it. Nice, well done. York, welcome back.
Oh,
Heading up the leaderboard, very nice. Question 1 for you. On August the 14th, 1765, a group of American colonists proclaimed the Sons of Liberty the Sons of Liberty organization beneath the mighty Liberty Tree. What species was it?
Why do you keep getting tree questions? It was in Boston,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Where this was I would guess
I mean that could.
elm.
An elm.
Yeah.
Our final answer is American elm.
American elm. Correct. Very good.
Thanks, Charlie.
Ulmus americana. Collectively, vessel elements and tracheids are what types of cells?
I don't know. They're in xylem, right?
Are they?
Yeah.
Is that a type of
I
thing?
think
That kind of
qualifies as
cell.
type of cell, yeah. Yeah, we happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely not phloem, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Xylem, yeah.
Okay. Our final answer is xylem.
Xylem.
Yeah.
Tracheary elements.
Well, that's a bit mean.
Next, we have what genus does this bark belong to?
It looks like a poplar, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Our final answer is populus, the poplar genus.
Populus. It's
Oh.
Salix. Populus do have those little diamond-shaped holes though, so that was a very good guess. Very close. What plant biome is represented on this map?
Northern India.
That's a deep forest or something. Yeah, that's probably what I go with. Try everything to offer.
I don't know, I'll say that's a tropical something.
Our final answer is teak forest.
Teak forest. Monsoon forest. Lucky. Oh, there we go. Thought there was an extra one. Very good, York. Thank you very much. Plymouth.
Hello.
Bring back Plymouth. Hello. Question 1 for Plymouth then is latex from the Kazakh dandelion Taraxacum coxsagis has been used as a substitute for what natural product?
Our final answer is rubber.
Rubber? Correct. Very good. That's interesting. Question 2. What is the stem-like axis above the cotyledons called?
Yeah, epicotyl. Epicotyl. Is that what the epicenter? I don't know the epicenter. I don't think it's the epicenter. Yeah.
No, I haven't got to stick with that.
No,
So
I thought
I think
first.
it's
Yeah, okay.
I don't
Our final answer is epicotyl or epicotyl.
Epicotyl. Yep, very good. Very good. The next one is, what genus does this bark belong to?
That looks kind of acery. Is it platinus? Because it's like breaking off in like square plates.
It
looks like it's doing it right. Well, if it's platinum, if it'd be platinus is the genus, yeah. But if people have got any other, that sounds good. Our final answer is platinus.
Platinus.
It is
Acer.
yeah.
It is Acer. Unlucky. Your last question. What plant biome is represented on this map?
That's like Louisiana.
Northern Australia.
Yeah, Northern Australia. No. It's tropical. It's not rainforest.
No.
No, I don't think so. Louisiana's there. Yeah.
What's in there?
Like salt marshes and bogs and stuff. There's like a line on the Himalayas there.
Oh, yeah.
About 10 seconds left.
I guess something deserty, I think.
No.
Tropical desert. What should we go for? Savannah. It's not.
No.
Savannah?
It's tropics.
Your final answer is Savannah?
Yeah.
The answer is grass savanna, tropical and subtropical grasslands, savannas, shrublands. Yep, savannas, very good. These are quite hard, these plant biomes questions. Very nice though. Back to the botanics in Edinburgh for the next 4 questions. Hello.
Hello.
Your first question is, what plant material was used for most papal bulls, papal decrees, before parchment took over in the 11th century?
Yeah. We'll go with tree bark. Final answer.
Tree bark. And the answer is papyrus.
Oh,
Second appearance of papyrus. Next question. What are fibers associated with phloem called?
Sclerenchyma.
Square.
Wait. Should be. That's the tissue. That's the tissue, yeah. Sclerenchyma tissue fiber thing, yeah. Sclerenchyma fiber, yeah.
Sclerenchyma fiber.
Sorry, say that again.
Sclerenchyma fiber.
Sclerenchyma fiber. The answer, bast fibers, based fibers. Never heard of them before in my life. What genus does this bark belong to?
Go with Pinus. Final answer.
Pinus. And the answer is Fraxinus, ash trees. And then the final question, what plant biome is represented on this map?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go with desert.
Desert is the correct answer. Yes, that one a bit easier in my opinion. Nice work. Well done, Edinburgh. Next up, we have Cambridge. Bring Cambridge back on. Hello, Cambridge.
Hi.
Question one for Cambridge. From what plant-derived product were tea bags made in China during the 7th century AD?
I feel like it's probably mulberry bark paper.
That's quite a good guess.
Should we say that?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Our final answer is mulberry bark paper.
Mulberry bark paper.
Oh, well.
Paper.
Paper. We said paper.
I'm going to assume that's fine, but I will just let our accept. Yeah, we're accepting. Yeah, paper. Very good. Nice. The presence of Casparian strips forces substances entering and leaving the vascular cylinder to pass through the protoplasts of what cells?
Oh, that's really...
The middle.
Does
it
feel?
That's the middle of the
I can't remember its name. It's like in the diagram in my head now. I don't know. I want to say parenchyma, but obviously it's a.
We'll just say that.
What is it?
Okay, final answer parenchyma.
It's not.
Parenchyma. Endodermal.
Oh, I forgot that. That's not what I was thinking of.
Oh.
What genus does this bark belong to?
This one is Pinus, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Final answer, Pinus.
We've got another Pinus, and
Hooray!
very correct. Very nice. Nice. I think Pinus sylvestris there. Nice. What plant biome is represented on this map?
Okay.
Final answer, temperate woodland.
Temperate woodland. Temperate broadleaf mixed forest. Yes. Temperate woodland.
okay.
Get the thumbs up for that one. Nice work. Thank you, Cambridge. We're now on to Trinity College Dublin. Hop across the Irish Sea. Hello. First question for Trinity. The widely grown garden plant Elecampane, Inula Helenium, is named after which noted beauty of ancient Greece?
Answer Helen of Troy.
Helen of Troy is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. Next question. Most of the photosynthesis in a C3 plant is carried out by what general category of cells?
Yeah. Which one do you think is doing more?
About 10 seconds left.
Palisade? Okay, final answer, Palisade.
Palisade. Parenchyma cells. What genus does this bark belong to? About 10 seconds left.
Ellen? Final answer, Ellen.
Ellen. The answer is Vegas, beech trees. Looks a bit like an elephant's leg with those wrinkles. What biome is represented on this map?
Warm.
Yes.
About 10 seconds left. Any final answers?
Tropical rainforest.
Tropical rainforest. Subtropical and tropical dry forest, I'm afraid. Close. And that's the last question, I think, for Trinity. Yep. Nice work, Trinity. University of Reading, hello. Next 4 questions for Reading. What group of plants are the source of a water-absorbing viscous polymer used as a thickener in some cosmetics, drinks, ice cream, and dyes for making dental impressions and in some wound dressings?
Group of plants. Trying to think of like a logical kind of thing here.
Yeah.
Mosses? No, I don't think so. For making dental impressions.
Yeah.
Anybody got any idea?
Is it like xanthan gum?
Yes.
That's a good shout.
Is that a group of plants though?
No.
What's the group of plant?
That's
I
from.
don't know.
Damn, yeah. Could we just say gum? Is it, or,
Xan-
what, like gum plants?
Gum, yeah. Because
Xanthan.
gum Arabic
Is
could be
that
in there as
too
well,
broad?
isn't it?
Or
I
we've
don't
got anything
know.
else, so shall we just go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Final answer, gum plants.
Gum plants.
No.
Wow.
That makes sense actually.
What cell type originates from cambial ray initials?
I'm gonna look at you there, Catherine. I think. Sorry. Cambial rate initials. I don't know what that means. So, do you have any idea on that one? Cell type. Which is some cambial rate initials. You got something?
About 10 seconds left.
What? Sorry.
Scleroderma, isn't it?
Go on. Can you say it?
No.
I don't know how you're pronouncing it though. You pronounce it. Just say it, please.
Okay, final answer is sclerenchem.
No, xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem.
Okay, you say it.
Xylem and phloem. Vascular
Xylem
cell.
and phloem, your final answer. Xylem and phloem. Vascular ray.
Isn't that dead?
To be honest, I have no idea if that's the same thing. Any help from the team? Sadly not, unfortunately. I'm gonna brush up on my biochemistry. What genus does this bark belong to?
Cherry tomato recipe.
Yeah.
Anybody got any better idea? Can you see it okay?
Not really, but
Do you, I'm not gonna like rush answer because we don't need to. So like, do you have any idea looking at it of anything it could be instead before we say anything? That's the impression.
Go with that.
Final answer, prunus.
Prunus. It's a sweet chestnut.
Damn.
Castanea.
Okay.
And then the final question, what plant biome is represented on this map?
Mediterranean vegetation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the name of the
Yeah,
biome?
I think so.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that is that the actual biome? Is
I
it
think
called
so, yeah.
Mediterranean? Yeah.
Yeah, Mediterranean.
Okay. Final answer, Mediterranean.
Mediterranean is the correct. Mediterranean forest and scrub. I think Mediterranean is the key word to get there. So unless they hear otherwise, I'm happy to give you that one. Nice work. You get the point. Very good. Oxford, welcome back. Next 4 questions. Here we go. Question 1. Many Italian recipes are made using farina di castagna, which is a non-cereal based flour. But from what plant species is it made?
Castan, maybe castanet, castor, lentil.
Would it be chickpea or
Chickpea lentil, maybe?
oh, sorry, coin.
That's cereal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lentil, maybe?
Chickpea or lentil.
Lentil? I think lentil.
I think
castanet.
yeah, it's a lentil. Yeah.
Final answer, lentil.
Lentil is unfortunately not sweet chestnuts. Only castania coming from castania, which is the genus. What anatomical feature does a sessile leaf lack?
Central.
Sessile, I got special about.
Sessile is non-moving.
Yeah.
So that
This is like it's like connected. Maybe no stem thing.
yeah.
How's it going to connect?
10 seconds left.
What should we say?
No central vein, maybe.
No central vein.
Final answer, no central vein.
No central vein. Petiole.
Yeah, that's the little step.
No leaf stalk. Cool. What genus does this bark belong to?
Have you had populus?
No,
Didn't we?
it wasn't right though.
But it's oh yeah, so
it might be populus.
Don't know what else it could be.
Daisy?
Quickly.
Yeah.
Hollis.
But then it's huge. It's big.
Yeah.
It's not quite so.
Just go populus.
Yeah.
Final answer, populus.
Populus.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know that one. Yeah, hollybark.
It just looks.
That's a really thick one.
Yeah, it's a huge holly tree.
What plant biome is represented on this map?
Well, it's not temperate rainforest.
It's prairie grassland. Like that's the pampas.
Yeah.
Prairie grassland.
Yeah.
Final answer, prairie grassland.
Prairie grassland, temperate steppe, which I think is wrong, but if I'm told otherwise, you are getting the point. Very good.
Yeah.
Nice work. Very good. And that's the end of round 3. Excellent stuff, everyone. Yeah, again, a nice mix. Nice to see some bark. Get a few tree bark IDs in there. It's nice to see. I'm finally getting some questions right, which is very satisfying. And I'm very intrigued to see the league table, not the league table, the leaderboard. I thought those biome questions were very difficult. Very nice, really nice to try and puzzle it out.
What was that?
There's no way, apart from the desert one, which I managed. I don't think I got any of the others.
Yes. Yeah, I mean that round, I'm looking at the scores that I'm keeping here, and that round was tough. Certainly the bark questions, I think I'm right. Only one team got the bark question right. The biomes was better. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams out of 8 got those. But yeah, bark is tough. Bark is a tough character. But anyway, literally, yes, thank you, Alistair. Okay, so I'm guessing there probably is the scoreboard is live. Can I find it? That's the big question. I know it was there when I last looked. Alistair's showing it to me because I can't find my version. Okay, so I'm reading from the scoreboard, and then we're going to bring on Dublin and Oxford just for a quick chat. So York at the top, 24, Cambridge next, 23, Kew 21, Reading 20, Plymouth 19, Reading and Plymouth very close, Botanics 15, Trinity 14, and Oxford on 9. So there we go. We are a bit behind, but I think we should, to be fair, just quickly bring on Trinity, Dublin, and Oxford just for a quick wave and a quick few words, however you're feeling. Good to see you, Trinity. Good to see you, Oxford. Whatever happens, Oxford, there will be a festival in August, and we're all really looking forward to that. Trinity, we're hoping to see you over the water to Oxford in August. Just a few words, whatever you want. I won't force you to say too much, but just a few words. Trinity first. I should ask you a question. Leif, ask them a question. Which question would you like to have had?
Any of them. We found other people's rounds a lot easier than ours. Just their questions we knew, and just ours were tough.
I know. I mean, we hear this every year, and it's an interesting one because obviously with these open questions, by definition, they're open. Each team gets a different set. It's quite difficult to judge, what's fair. We talk about this a lot. What is one person's tricky question is another less tricky. But yeah, I do agree. But it is the way it goes. The rounds were awarded at random to the teams. So I'm afraid that's the way it goes. Oxford, what question would you like to have seen?
Oh, what was you like the pyramid?
Yeah. I mean, we knew the Botany and the pyramidal orchid right away, but yeah.
Yeah. Which one did you have?
I was going back a little bit.
Was it the scabious?
No, we got
anyway.
Yeah. Either way,
I think we got the Japanese the umbrella pine.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one was
lots of tough questions in there, and you can see that across the board. There's these. I think the second and third rounds we're seeing more lower scores, so it is sorting you all out. But you're all wonderful, and there will be 4 going through. That's the way these things go. But thank you so much for taking part.
Really enjoyed it.
Myself now. Many people have wanted me to do that for a while. I'll silence myself because we are going now into the final round. Leif.
All right, thanks, Jonathan. The final round of the Botanical University Challenge quarterfinals 2024. Okay, Trinity, welcome back. Are you ready for your last round of questions? Here we go. Okay. Number 1, in gymnosperms, what cell type is involved in long distance transport of food or photosynthate?
Did you say phloem? Final answer, phloem.
Phloem. The answer is sieve cells. Sieve cells. Unlucky there. Question 2. What is the term for the phenomenon dead leaves remaining on a plant over winter, sometimes seen in beech? About 10 seconds left.
A final answer, archaeophyly.
Archaeophyly. Marcescence. I've never heard that word in my life before, but I do notice that beech retains its old leaves in the winter. Next question is, what is manufactured from the following plant-derived products? Solidified linseed oil, linoxin, pine resin, ground cork dust, sawdust, and mineral fillers, most commonly on a canvas backing.
Okay, oil paint. Okay, final answer, oil paint.
Oil paint is incorrect. I'm afraid linoleum. That was a hard question, I think. What genus does this winter twig belong to?
Final answer, Fraxinus.
Fraxinus is correct. Very good. An ash twig. Very beautiful thing. Nice work, Trinity. Thank you very much. Welcome back, Moss Hysteria from Edinburgh. Question one for you is, what is the name of this tissue, the white material in this picture?
Endosperm. Yeah, that's it.
No. Endosperm.
And you're going with endosperm. The answer is endosperm. Very good. Never knew that from a coconut. What is batology the study of?
I can't remember that. Study if like certain group of plant.
10 seconds on the clock.
Well, we'll have to pass. Sorry.
Pass on that one. Batology is the study of brambles. Ooh, that's interesting. Not bats. What genus does this twig belong to?
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with beech.
Yes. Beech, fagus. Yes, very good. Very nice. What plant-based product has been extracted from the following list of species? Palaquium gutta, Landolphia owarensis, and Hevea brasiliensis.
Rubber. Yeah.
We'll go with rubber.
Rubber is the correct answer. Yep, natural rubber. Very good. Nice work. Yeah. Well done, Edinburgh. Now we're going to your take it or leave it. Very nice. Here we go then. Question one. Could change to what is the name of the LHS structure stained dark red?
Left-hand structure. What? Is it like, when is that like a stomata? And is it like a leaf?
What do you mean? What those chemical?
No, I think
No,
it's.
it just
I think the question is asking what is the
like
structure
the plant
stained
structure
red
that's
on the
stained
left-hand
red.
side.
Do you think that would be a stomata? And it's like
I
gland
mean-
cells or not?
I don't know.
No.
All right, so the question, what is the name of the LHS structure stained dark red?
Okay.
Like that's, I don't know what if you have a whole like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it's not some kind of like sorry or something on the bottom of a fern, is it?
Maybe that'd be quite niche.
Do you want to
Any thoughts?
That's quite hard to see.
Like,
Gonna
is
need a
that like
final answer from you.
Okay. We're gonna say stomata.
Stomata is incorrect. I'm afraid lenticel.
We get on cherry trees on the bark.
By which trees breathe through their bark. What shape is an acicular leaf?
Right. They're like pine leaves, right? I don't know what shape that is. Narrow and long and pointed.
Needly shape.
Needly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like a pine leaf.
Yeah, it's like a long, thin needle shape.
A needle shape? The answer is slender, pointed, needle-like. Very good. Very good. Next question. What genus does this twig belong to?
That's older, which is you don't need it's alders.
The final answer, alders. Yes, correct. Alnus, the alders. Really nice purple buds. What commercially important plant-derived compound is a bitter white crystalline purine a methylxanthine alkaloid and is chemically related to the adenine and guanine bases of nucleic acids?
God. Like they're part of caffeine, so coffee? Is that what it was?
What
Called
kind of
plant or what?
derived compound? It's the compound. It's the compound one. So it would be caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Final answer is caffeine.
Caffeine is correct. Very good. Lots of complicated words in there. Nice work. Cambridge, you're up next. There we are, Cambridge. Hello.
Hello.
Cool. Question 1. What is the name of endodermal cells that do not become suberized in older roots?
No idea. Do you know? No. Pass.
Pass on that one.
Yeah, sorry.
Pass. Oh, you're very close actually. Parsonage cells.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Maybe get a half mark for that. I don't know. What is a plant part like if it is described as hyaline?
Yeah, I agree.
Our final answer is glassy.
Glassy. Colorless or translucent or glass-like. Very good. Correct.
Nick Connor.
What genus does this twig belong to?
That is.
Actually, yeah, it could be Acer.
Yeah, the bark kind of looks like.
But also that's yeah. Okay, I'm happy. Yeah, fine.
Okay. Our final answer is Acer.
Acer is correct. Yes, sycamore. Very good. And the last question, I think, what is the name of this compound found in many plants?
Okay.
It's
Salicylic
used
acid.
medicinally to treat warts, acne, dandruff, and ringworm. And it's also used in food production as a preservative.
Our final answer is salicylic acid.
Salicylic acid. Correct. Very good. Nice work. Done. Very quick. Blasted through those.
Yeah.
Reading. Welcome back. Reading.
You can see it. It's fine. We're unmuted, by the way.
Reading's questions start with, what is the major type of tissue found in foliage leaves?
Tissue found in foliage leaves. Type of tissue.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Vascular tissue.
Final answer will come from Johanna.
The final answer is Collencium.
Thank you. Unlucky. Next question. Elephophily is a form of pollination involving what agent of pollen movement?
Sorry.
Elephants.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Elephants.
Elephants is correct. Excellent work. What genus does this twig belong to?
Do you recognise this? Yeah, it looks a bit like that, doesn't it? It does. Can we zoom it? No. Is that your instinct? Do you feel quite confident that? Yeah.
That's my instinct, but
You're a hairdresser.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
I think it's blackthorn.
Yeah. She'll go there. Final answer: blackthorn.
Blackthorn. The answer is blackthorn. Yes, Prudence. Very good. Very good.
Would have been picked off a PhD.
Linum usitacissimum is the source of what product used as a dietary supplement for omega-3 fatty acids and in manufacturing paints and varnishes?
So it'd be
Flax and linseed oil.
Oh, we have like seeds.
Is it linseed oil or
100%.
flax?
Flax.
Yeah. Final answer, flax.
Flax.
Oh,
Linseed oil. You did say that.
yes.
You did say that. Unlucky. Nice work. Thank you. University of Plymouth, welcome back. Do we have Plymouth?
Hello.
Yes, there we are. Plymouth pairs. Question 1 for Plymouth then. In ring porous woods, how does the size of the pores of early wood compare with those of late wood?
I think with like trees, like the inner rings tend to be a lot like bigger.
They
than
grow
outer.
faster at the start.
So
They've
would the
got more
pores be
room.
like less dense, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I mean, if they look for an actual, like, how does the size of the like would compare?
10 seconds left.
Are they small?
So
How does it compare with those of late?
be
It'd be larger.
larger, yeah.
I think
Should we?
so.
Yeah. Larger is our final answer. The pores would be larger.
Pores would be larger. They are larger in diameter. Yes, correct. Very good. What term is used to describe the powdery crystalline secretion found in many primula?
It's in my brain.
It's close to the head.
Yeah. Anyone got any?
No, it's how to clang line.
10 seconds.
Secretion, yeah, secretions are.
Pass.
Pass on that one. The answer was
Farina, yeah.
farina. What genus does this twig belong to?
That looks Quercus to me. Should we, yeah, Quercus? Quercus is our final answer.
Quercus. Yeah, correct. Very good. Oak. What plant compound first isolated in 1838 by the French chemist Anselme Payen was used in the manufacture of the first thermoplastic polymer?
Because like I know that like celluloids are like flammable, aren't they? And celluloids were originally made of cellulose.
Yeah,
so,
that makes sense. Yeah, like
Yeah.
film. Yeah.
Can't think of anything else that would be.
That sounds right.
Final answer is cellulose.
Cellulose is the correct answer. Very good, Plymouth. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll bring back Q. Hello, Q. Question 1 for Q. What term is used to describe a flattened photosynthetic stem that is leaf-like and green?
I would just call that a paddle, but is that the technical term?
Didn't we looked at this the other week? Is it a cactus paddle or is it a cactus? But it's not just for cacti, is it?
There's a specific term for it, and I don't think
We
it's
saw
just
it in
paddle.
the mimosa with the
10
stem.
seconds.
Phylloids. I think it's pH something. I don't know. Phylloids.
Go for it.
Shall we go for it? Final answer, phylloids.
Phylos.
Phylloids.
Phyllodes. The answer is cladophil. It's very satisfying, but very quick. In which group of plants might you expect to find a filiary, also known as an involucral bract?
Asters.
Wait, a filiary?
Involucral bract, which are like bracts, like yeah, I think it's asters. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Final answer, asters.
Asters.
Yeah.
Members of the Asteraceae. What do the question-setting team think about that? Asters being a genus of Asteraceae. So the answer is technically correct. Yes, we're giving you that. Very nice.
Sweet.
What genus does this twig belong to?
Ooh, I think it's wayfaring tree.
Go for it.
I don't know the genus, but wayfaring tree.
Wayfaring tree. The answer is elder. Sambucus. Unlucky. Does look fairly similar with those flappy buds. What plant-derived compound is banned in equestrian sports because of its hypersensitizing and pain-relieving properties? In the 2008 Summer Olympics, 4 horses were disqualified because they tested positive for this compound.
Ketamine. Yeah. Final answer, ketamine.
Ketamine is correct answer. Capsaicin.
Capsaicin is the spicy one, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that's capsicum. I don't know. Capsa. Someone clever will know, I'm sure. Unlucky though. Oxford. There's Oxford. Nice. Here we go. Oxford, your last round of questions. Question 1 for Oxford. In a vascular bundle, what tissue is found between the phloem and the xylem?
Sclerenchyma.
What is it? I think it's probably one of the two.
Yeah. Yes. Final answer, sclerenchyma.
Sclerenchyma, final answer is incorrect, I'm afraid. Procambium. What are the red structures in this picture?
Some sucky things in.
Yeah, I don't know. Are they the ones for?
I don't think I'm going to remember it in time. Should just pass.
Pass. They are an extrafloral nectary. What genus does this twig belong to?
That could be birch, maybe.
Yeah.
Should you say Betula? Final answer.
Betula.
Oh,
it's Hazel corylus, I'm afraid. It does look very similar to Betula, though. And last question, which class of widespread plant compounds are produced from the polymerization and hydroxylation of the monomers gallic acid, fluoroglucinol, or flavin-3ol?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Do you want to do the other final answer, flavonoids?
Flavonoids?
Tannins.
Tannins, I'm afraid. Thank you very much, Oxford.
Thank you.
That is the end. We've reached the end of the quarterfinals of the Botanical University Challenge 2024. How exciting. I honestly have no idea. I can't keep tossing things up in my head, so I have no idea what the top 4 is like. But I'm very excited to find out. I'm highly impressed with how well as everyone has done, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know about you, Jonathan, but I could probably count the number of correct answers on 2 hands that I've got.
And even if you get what I'm saying, even some of the easy questions were difficult.
Yeah.
Bark, twigs, and so on. We're going to need John on because I have a feeling we've got something going on the scoreboard that he's going to need to deal with. Anyway, let me get this. When I get a notice from
I think the scoreboard's still being updated.
It's still being updated.
But it does look like there might be a tie. But
that was another round, that was another round. We had 3 teams on 3. We had a team on 2, 2 on 1, 0. But yeah.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Okay, you can yeah. The scoreboard needs to communicate with the scorers and just double check. But that was fantastic. I mean, the whole thing was fantastic. Thank you all teams and audience. I hope you really enjoyed that, and especially if you're going to be watching this on repeat. So in future months and years, really exciting, fantastic performance from all the teams. 8 really strong teams, and I really enjoyed the discussions going on. I love. We don't get that with the multiple choice. It's one of the things I love about having these open questions. Much more difficult though they are to set, because you hear the teams discussing, and you occasionally hear a right answer, which is translated into a wrong answer, and right answers that are translated into right answers. Leif, give us another few words while we wait for this scoreboard, because you've been in charge, and thank you so much for lovely, relaxed chairing. It's a great. Must put all the teams at ease.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you think so. I feel like I don't know how to pronounce half the words, but I
Oh,
suppose
that's a
that's
minor detail.
so.
There's no
Um,
right or wrong way. You go into in continental Europe and they say things probably
that is so
correctly and quite
true.
differently.
Yeah, and as I said, people always say to me, "Oh, I don't know how to pronounce the Latin names of things," and I always respond by saying, "Well, Latin isn't a spoken language anymore, so say it however you like, and say it with confidence." And I think that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I know. I thought it was brilliant. I've really enjoyed it again. Hopefully you've all felt at ease. Um,
I'm just checking my scores. This is tense. This is real time we do this in, and it's really tense. I'm just checking that I got the same scores as colleagues, and I did. So I agree with that entry there. How are we doing with the scoreboard? Okay. Okay, well, I'm seeing a tie break, but I need to know that it's absolutely the right scoreboard before I move to.
Moved up 1 point on this.
Okay.
Well, the strawberry question, was that adjusted or not in that score?
We gave them a 0 for the
Yeah,
strawberry.
0 for the because it was barren strawberry.
Yeah, because somewhere along the way I had a sort of my score was off for that, but we'll go with that. So we'll go to a tie break then. We've got a tie break with Plymouth and Reading.
We need Seb to confirm that, and then we'll go ahead. We need to be absolutely. This is the final score, so we need to be 100% sure. So yeah, stand up, oxygenate yourselves, audience and teams. I think it's only 2 teams that are going to go into the tie break. But yeah, very exciting.
I think the live scoreboard is correct. Yeah.
the tension is killing me.
Yeah, so I think we've got York, Cambridge, and Kew are the top 3, and then we've got Reading and Plymouth on 22 in joint 4. So we need a tie break between Reading and Plymouth. And then we've got the Botanics on 18 and Trinity on 15, and then Oxford, last year's winners, on 9. So we need to go to a sudden death. Sudden death. Multi-choice questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a tie break between Reading and Plymouth. Those of you been following through the scores have seen those 2 teams cheek by jowl. So we are going to have to do the tie break. As John says, it's been decided this is sudden death. So we'll be showing you, we'll be doing questions on Socrates. Leif will ask the question, and then the teams will have the time. 30 seconds, is that right? To answer, and then we'll see. And the first team to get a wrong answer, I'm afraid, of those 2, Reading and Plymouth, will not be going forward. The team that gets most right will go forward, and that's the way it is. So close. In another world, you'd both go through, but we need 4 teams to go through. Hannah is our Socrative driver, and indeed our open question PowerPoint driver. So thanks, Hannah, very much for your hard
Should say a
work
big
today.
thanks for not overshooting and needing an extra question as we'd worried about. Thanks, Anna.
Yeah, so I'm going to let John and Hannah deal with this. I'm going to go on mute, but I'll be smiling here and rooting for the teams.
What we need now is for Hannah to set up a Socrative sort of room and invite the two teams on a tie break to go into Socrative and get ready for a question. And let's say, as Jonathan just said, it's sudden death. So the first team to get one wrong and another team to get one right, and we'll go through. So we need Plymouth and Reading to log into Socrative and get ready to answer. I'm trying to.
Okay. I think
exciting stuff. There we are. We're ready.
Brilliant. Well, good luck. Good luck to you both. Right. First tiebreaker question then. Ginkgo biloba has been used medicinally for centuries, but roughly how many different flavonoids have been extracted from it? Is it A, 25, B, 50, C, 100, D, 200, or E, 1,000? All right. Can we reveal the answer to that question? Potentially. The results, the answer is 100, and neither team went for C. Yeah, 25 and 200. The answer was 100. Okay, we go on to the next question of the tiebreak.
Right, it's just going to take a wee while we sort of load a question at a time and the teams log back into the system. So we should have some suitable botanical music playing at the interlude while the technical stuff's going on. Right. Okay. I now understand that there's a random number generator being used to select the questions. Yeah.
Right, ready to go for the next question. Things are getting more and more tense here on Botanical University Challenge. What species is represented on this map in the BSBI Plant Atlas 2020? Is it A, Mountain Avens Dryas octopetala, B, Blue Moorgrass Cecleria caerulea, C, Hoary Rock Rose Helianthemum olandicum, D, Green Spleenwort Asplenium viridae, or E, Bloody Cranesbill Geranium sanguineum? Who knows that British botany the best? I wonder.
I think that was probably one of Micheline's questions from last week.
And the answer is Blue Moorgrass Cecleria caerulea. Neither team went for that again.
Nail biting stuff. Yeah. So again, a few minutes while we load the next question.
I'm just gonna chip in here, and this is my entry for stating being obvious, this is really tense, and well done teams for working on these questions. There's another one coming your way.
All right. Here we go. Question 3 of the tiebreaker. CAM, crassulacean acid metabolism, has evolved independently several times within plants. What is the minimum number of times this has happened? Is it A, 5, B, 17, C, 31, D, 52, or E, 66? Ooh.
So there we go. One team answered quicker than the other. Does that mean anything? We shall see.
A five-sided dice.
Well, we can go on to the next, another one if that's the case. We're just having a debate about the answer. Yep, 2 seconds for Hannah.
Yes. What's the actual answer? What's the actual answer?
My nerves can't take much more.
Oh, you live for this stuff, John. It's what Botanical University Challenge is all about.
What's the botanical equivalent of adrenaline?
Okay, I can answer that both teams got that incorrect. The correct answer was what, by the way? 66E, but both teams are wrong, so the suspense continues.
Question 2.
Oh. Okay. Well, they come up with another question. I just want to say I've really enjoyed the team names. I know you've probably discussed this on previous rounds, but I've been really enjoying the botanical team names. They've been very good. Yeah, I think oh, here we are. I was about to say I'll leave it for the next time. Tiebreaker, the next question, will this be the one? What species is represented on this map in the recently published BSBI Plant Atlas 2020? Is it A, heath bedstraw, Gallium saxatile, B, limestone bedstraw, Gallium sterneri, C, ladies bedstraw, Gallium verum, D, marsh bedstraw, Gallium palustri, or E, woodruff, Gallium odoratum? Time's out on that one. Do you reckon you'd have got that, Jonathan?
I think Jonathan would have got that one. I thought that was a very Jonathan sort of question. I'd be surprised if he didn't.
We can reveal the answer.
They both got it last minute guess. Yeah.
Both got it right. It's limestone bedstraw.
Yeah.
The fun continues.
Question 5 next.
Very good.
I think when we discussed tiebreakers, we weren't sure it would go this far, but very exciting. Very exciting.
So you were saying your favorite team name, I think.
Oh yes. I think I think I would probably have to go for Moss Hysteria. I did enjoy that one. Right. Next question coming up. Who wrote the book The Lost Rainforests of Britain, published in 2023? Is it A, Guy Shrubsole, B, Faith Anstey, C, James Wong, D, Margaret E. Bradshaw, or E, Dara McAnulty? Both teams have answered, I think, by the looks of things.
Quick answers. Quick answers.
Yeah. Just suggest they both got it right. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Guy Shrubsole wrote The Lost Rainforests of Britain. An excellent book.
Well, I can't bear this, so I feel for the teams. But anyway.
When we said we'd got plenty spare tie breaks.
At least no one's gone out on the first tiebreaker, which can be,
Yeah.
you know, so this is again showing how evenly matched the teams are.
Next question. In what year was Carl Linnaeus born? Was it A, 1701, B, 1703, C, 1705, D, 1707, or E, 1709? Got two answers. I'm afraid to say, despite being half Swedish and a botanist, I don't know the exact year when famous Swedish botanist Carl Linnaeus was born, but soon find out. Ooh, we have a winner. We have a winner. This is very exciting. I'm so glad because I'm not sure I could have lasted any longer. The correct answer is 1707. I have no idea who went for 1707.
Okay, yeah, we have a winner, and the winner is the University of Reading. Congratulations and commiserations to Plymouth. Absolutely fantastic and so closely matched, those two teams. So interestingly, Hannah was split because she was an undergrad at Plymouth and she's a PhD student at Reading. But anyway, well done, Reading. Commiserations, Plymouth. You were amazing. We have a result, therefore, for the quarterfinals. Thank you all. Leif,
relax again. Can chill out. I need to be on that beach that John's on.
Yes.
Well, I might be on the beach, but I've got no fingernails after that.
I bring the teams on, I guess. Yeah, so our four teams that will go into the semi-finals, two of whom will go into the finals in Oxford on the 28th of August, are as follows. And I need to be fed the names because I'm beyond being able to recall. So scoreboard, please.
Teams that are going through are York on 27, Cambridge on 26, Kew on 23, and Reading after a tiebreak.
Round of a virtual and real applause for those amazing teams. Commiserations to our other four wonderful teams. You've given us such an amazing afternoon. So yeah, let's have you on screen. Here's Helen, one of our question setters. And the teams that are still with us, if you can put your cameras on just so we can give you appreciation. That's all teams, I think. Wonderful. I can see huge smiles from Stamen to that. Oh dear, yes, there's tears. I mean, that was amazing. And Plymouth, we have to take hats off to you. Amazing. And Henna is very proud of you, Plymouth. Extraordinary. It's just really at the last, you know, there's nothing in it, but there are four teams that have to go through, and congratulations. Wonderful. You've given us, as I say, a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. So exciting. And actually, although I hate tiebreakers, a real tense ending, absolutely nail biting. I hardly knew what to do. So yeah, really fantastic. So thank you so much. And as I say, to our 4 teams who are not going through but are still champions, we'll see you in Oxford. I hope we'll see all of, or as many as possible of our wonderful participants. That's from the 28 original teams that we had entering with us in Oxford. So I don't know if there's any more words to say. I have a few slides just to wrap up, but once again, let's just appreciate what a fantastic afternoon and our 4 amazing teams that will go through to the semi-finals. Extraordinary. Thank you. So yes, it just leaves us, I think, to wrap up, to thank Leif very much for his great sharing. It's a great pleasure to listen to Leif sharing. I can see why you are a communicator for plants. It's really fantastic. And I just want to reiterate, along with John and the rest of the planning team, that we have this wonderful festival, which is now around the corner at the end of summer. We'll be having the semi-finals and finals with our 4 amazing teams on the 28th of August. And we'll have an evening of networking and a lovely dinner at Queen's College. Thursday, wonderful events, a keynote speaker, Alex Antonelli from Q, and a Q team in the semi-finals. So fantastic. Friday the 30th, various workshops and botanical work, for example, the mini FISC with BSBI, one of our supporters. So this is to look forward to from all our participants, our student participants who are able to attend at the end of August. So more details of this will be coming quite soon. We needed to get all the online events out of the way before we announced this. So the details will be coming. I think it's for John and I as originators of this wonderful competition, but also on the planning team, just to reiterate how amazing this team is. I don't know, John, if you want to say anything. I might not go through all the individuals. We've done that in previous weeks, but we have wonderful team here, question setters, question checkers, tech team, the wonderful tech team. I think round of applause for Seb, Hannah and Jonathan Charmley. For their amazing work, just keeping the whole thing going, and yeah, really fantastic. And also the fundraising team, which is myself, Alistair, Janice and Lauren. We need funds to support the Oxford Festival, and we're doing quite well with that. But as I've said, I think in previous weeks, if there's anyone out there who has botanical bent and has funds to support us, we're always looking for additional funds to help support our activities, because our 2 aims of Botanical University Challenge are to have this fun, friendly quiz, which today and previous 2 weeks we can see how amazing it is, but also to support our plant aware students in the teams, and that's where the festival comes absolutely into its own. So John, I don't know if you will have any more to say, or Leif, before we sign off, and just look forward to seeing people at the yes at the quarterfinals. Sorry, at the semi-finals.
Yeah, just to say well done to everyone taking part. It's brilliant to see so many, particularly young people doing things involving plants and like spreading the word about botany, and it's really nice to see all the work that Botanical University Challenge are doing in raising awareness of plants, and something which inspires me and sort of gives me motivation going forward in spreading the love for botany. So yeah, thanks for being involved.
Yeah, well done, team. So you had a great afternoon. Good botanizing. Enjoy your plants.
Yeah, so enjoy the rest of the day in ever which way you please. And leaves us to do is to say thank you again, and see you for the semi-finals and finals, 28th of August. You can attend, our audience now can attend in person, or you'll be able to view again online from the Botanical University Challenge YouTube. So from our 8 teams, from our 4 winners and our 4 runners-up, thank you all very much, and see you next time.